Hey YouTube, Red115 here, bring you another Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video. And if you did not know, last night Supreme King Jaden has become available to unlock in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. So let's go ahead, hop over into the game and look at his skills, level up rewards, and actually show how you unlock this character. So, see you over. Alright, so for the Supreme King Jaden character, you basically have to do this event over here, the DD Castle Supreme King Rises. Sorry. And complete for 29 to actually get Supreme King Jaden. So, like I said, all you have to do to actually get the keys to challenge the boss force over here is just simply go and battle the NPCs in your dual world, but just beat them. You can also battle the monsters that will occasionally show up in your dual world for GX and also get the keys. Beat them and you will get the keys very easily. Now, because of a comment that was in my video last time, I will have a picture of it on the bottom. I would normally right here start giving you a deck that you could use to actually do this event. But the event is simple enough to where you don't need a specific deck. You can literally run any deck. I just been using this Neo deck here that I made, but I don't have Grand Mode yet, so that's the reason that's not in there. But yeah, you can literally use anything. Basically, you can kind of just think of this as like Pokemon in a sense, if you want to like hurry up and get past everything. Because the only other catch to the event is that uh, basically using different elements like water beats fire or stuff like that. Water beats fire, earth beats water, you know, just matching elements to beat the opponent. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and play a game real quick to actually get the character unlocked for you and show you what I basically mean. Yeah, like this one is weak to wind and this one's weak to dark. Which is gonna be this is gonna be challenging too because the monsters they do show up there, they will be supposed to summon to the field. So on my turn one, I still have to deal with a Melissa's Edge.
Time to get my game on. Time to
Guess
throw
not.
down. Duel.
Nope, I was right.
It's my I draw.
Cool. Okay, yeah, we kind of got a bad hand here, but Neo's
In
Fusion.
my hand, I activate a spell.
Since it's already given us power to face, we're gonna fight back with some power.
Here comes one of my favorites. I special summon a monster. I throw down a face down.
Right? And let's try to kill this thing.
Battle. Oh, you're going down. I attack with my
Okay, yeah, see
monster.
there, that's not the right amount of damage that they
Again,
should have
my
took at
turn.
all. Since it was Earth, we using a fire, they took increased damage, which honestly to me that doesn't make sense. I feel like
I won't let you do
we
that.
should have took more damage there, but
Reveal my face
eh.
down card. My trap activates. Neospace. Join the party. Neospace and flares. Here I go. Might sweet. I draw. I activate my spell card. Miracle Contact.
I also should have kept that on the field and just used the Neos in my hand.
Special summon a monster. Let's battle. Oh, you're going down. Attack. My monster's effect
Yeah, because
activates.
Thunder Giant is going to be a pain. Well, not Thunder Giant. I forgot what the evil hero variant name.
Go.
Maybe Thunder Golem or
Time to
something like
die.
that. Okay, got past the first guy, on to the next. Effect, get to popping. Neo's Fusion to protect it. No.
Here I go. I draw.
I think got all the material in the deck for it.
I activate
No, you can't storm Neos into it. Well, let's do this then.
Here comes one of my favorites. I special summon
Use the effect.
Monsters effect activates.
Copy yours. Oh no, it's the base Panther that copies the effect, not Dark Neos. Oh well. Well, it said Dark Monsters are super effect. He's weak too, so
Go. I
this should
attack
do double
my
damage.
monster.
Yeah.
You're going down.
But yeah, we won.
Quite a challenge. You might just be the second best duelist here.
Alright, now let's get our cringy voice acting on. To defeat the darkness, I must become the darkness. The strong must devour the weak. That is the only way I can fulfill my goal. I will use the souls I stole to fuel my strength. Come out, evil hero Melissa's fiend! Power is everything. I'm the Supreme King, and I will rule this world. The shadows in my heart will guide me to victory. Hey, you now can use Supreme King Jaden in his deck. Obtain Supreme King Jaden's skill, Merciless Hero. Supreme King Jaden, Ace Monster, Evil Hero, Malicious Fiend is not included in this deck. You can add Evil Hero Malicious Fiend to his extra deck using the skill Malicious. Okay, but if you don't know, basically Evil Hero Malicious Fiend is available in the structure deck. There might be a mini box in the future or main box that actually lets just get the card, but right now you can only get them through the structure deck, which is $3.99 for cast, and also it's well free for 1,000 gems. And by the way, I'm not telling you to go spend money on the deck. It's not that good. I finally found you, Supreme King. Well, his voice not like that. You, one on one, no one around to interfere with. Let's do this. How courageous of you! But you ran from me once. What makes you think you won't again? Ran from you? I get it. You're the Supreme King from that time period. What do you mean? Supreme King, I learned that these two types of strength, one that we seek and one that your friends give you without even asking. That second one gives me heart. I made it this far because my friends believe in me, and they also believe I can take you down. What a joke. You're no hero. You're just another duelist in my long line of victories. And when you lose this time, I make sure you no longer exist. You don't scare me, Supreme King. I won't let my fear break me anymore. I will fight for what's right. The winner gets to determine what's right. Alright, now that we're basically done with that cringy voice acting, let's go look at his level up rewards and skills.
Game on.
Conveniently enough, he's right next to regular Jaden.
My power will lead me to my destiny.
Okay, for his first level up reward, we basically get the skill Melissa's Hero, which, like his unlock said, at the beginning of the duel, add 2 Evil Hero Melissa's Edge and 1 Dark Fusion to your deck. In addition, add 1 Evil Hero Melissa's Fiend to your extra deck. Okay. Which is good, so if you don't get the structure deck, you can use that skill for now, until you save up the gems to actually unlock them in game. Well, unlock in game. You get some gems. We get a copy of the alternate art of Elemental Hero Avion. 10 gems, a deck box. All you need to know about this card is that it's treated as a fusion substitute, so you can use it for any fusion as long as the other one is right. And the card that I'm looking forward to is Dark Fusion because I'm planning to run this in DDDs. And the only reason I'm planning to run this in DDDs is because of the little party effect right here that says then special summon that fuse. Oh well, send from your hand or your deck side the field to the graveyard the fusion material listed on a fiend type monster and special summon it. The special summon monster cannot be targeted by cards, spells, traps, or its card effects this turn. So in DVDs who kind of get well screwed over by cards like Common Cut and other targeting effects, this actually protects your fusion monster so your Dragon Brain can go in and do the piercing to wrap up the game. So I'm looking forward to getting copies of this. We're getting more gems. Then at level 13 he gets a new skill. Jawson's Dark. It's generic, so we're not going over that. Then our elemental avion equivalent in the evil hero archetype, Infernal Ring. Let's see. Must be special summoned with Dark Fusion and cannot be special summoned by other ways. If this card attacks a defense possessing monster, inflict piercing battle damage to your opponent. When this card chooses a monster by battle and send it to the graveyard, inflict damage to your opponent equal to either half the attack and defense, which is higher, of the destroyed monster in the graveyard. So I believe this effect was nerfed. I think they used to just take the full-on damage, but basically, if the attack is higher or the defense is higher, they take the damage equal to the half of that monster's attack or defense. Then we get alternate order Percentrix, another copy of that fusion substitute. At level 20, he gets a skill Sinister Calling. Can be used once per turn by discarding one evil hero monster from your hand. Either add one Dark Fusion or one Dark Calling from your deck to your hand, or place one evil hero or Sinister Necron in your graveyard from outside of your deck. Only one card can be added to your hand, and you can place evil hero Sinister Necron in your graveyard only once. This skill can only be used once per turn, twice per duel. This skill will only activate if you begin the duel with a deck that follows the conditions below. Two more cards that are evil hero monsters, Dark Fusion, or Dark Calling, and are included in the deck. Now, for the evil hero part, I'm thinking it might also count elemental heroes because elemental heroes are the core of the evil hero deck. It's just we kind of don't have enough evil hero cards to support the deck unless they like put 3 copies of Dark Fusion, put 3 copies of the evil hero that we get from this event, and your Melissa's Fiend and stuff like that. But generally enough, we do not get enough copies of these cards to actually do that. But let's see. No monsters other than evil heroes. Oh yeah, see, evil heroes or elemental heroes, so it might mean we can use elemental heroes with the skill. No monsters other than fusion monsters are included in the extra deck. Okay. Oh wait, let's look at evil hero since the Necron. Okay, you can man this card from your graveyard. Special summon one evil hero monster from your hand or your deck, except evil hero Sinister Necron. You can only use this effect of evil hero Sinister Necron once per turn. Okay, so this is a pretty good skill and pretty good card. Basically, you can search out your evil hero malicious fiend or edge from your deck and special summon it for free by banishing him. We get a copy of the equipped spell Vicious Claw. The equipped monster gains 2 to attack. If the equipped monster would be destroyed by battle, return this card to the owner's hand instead. Then destroy one monster except the one that battled the equipped monster and inflict 300 damage to your opponent. After that, special summon evil token on your opponent's side of the field. During this turn, this card is returned to your hand. You cannot use Vicious Claw from your hand. Okay. Another Dark Fusion. Then we get Evil Hero Wild Cyclone. Must be special summoned with Dark Fusion and cannot be special summoned by other ways. If this card attacks, your opponent cannot activate any spell or trap cards until the end of the damage step. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, destroy all face down spell and trap cards or field. Okay, so this white back row, if you're able to deal damage to your opponent, and then on top of that, it's basically an ancient gear monster because they can't activate card effects until after the damage step. So most likely you're popping the back row if you can get through with that 1900 attack. See, an alternate order Sparkman, another Infernal Ring, okay, another Dark Calling, another Vicious Claw. Well, not Dark Calling, Dark Fusion. Okay, so we get 3 copies of Infernal Ring and 3 copies of Dark Fusion. That much is good. Now, let's go look at the skills that are generic enough for Supreme King Jaden, like the skills that's only for him. For example, Dark Fusion. Change one polymerization in your hand to your Dark Fusion. This skill can only be used if you begin the duel with an extra deck that contains no monsters other than elemental heroes or evil heroes. This skill can only be used once per turn, twice per duel. Domination of Darkness, reveal one evil hero fusion monster in your extra deck and send all fusion material that are listed on its card to your graveyard from outside of your deck. This skill can only be used once per turn, twice per duel. Has a fusion monster that with the same name cannot be selected with both times with the skill. The skill will only activate if you begin the duel with dark slash deck slash extra deck with the following distance below. To the more evil hero, monster fusion, or dark calling are included. Okay. So it has the same as the other skill we went over. Evil Change, return one evil hero monster to your deck from your hand and add one evil hero monster with a different name or deck Dark Fusion from your deck to your hand. This skill can only be used if you begin the duel with an extra deck that contains no monster other than Fiend type. So this would be the skill that I would use if I try to make a evil hero DDD deck. Evil Reincarnation chain can be used during your next turn after your monster is destroyed by battle. Return one monster in your graveyard whose original type and attribute are Earth and Fiend type to your hand. Then return one card from your hand to the bottom of your deck. This skill can only be used once per duel. Okay, let's see. Okay, remains of the hero. The attack of evil hero fusion monsters on your field is increased by 100 for each elemental hero or evil hero monster in your graveyard. Okay, that's pretty good. Re- Reversed Evil level 6. Among monsters in your graveyard or bandits monster, play one level 6 evil hero monster that left your field after it was fusion summoned. This skill can only be used once per duel. See, I believe we went over Sinister Calling. That was one of the skills you get by leveling him up. Supreme King Followers. At the beginning of the duel, add one Skull Knight to your extra deck. In addition, the following effect can be used each time your life points decrease by 1,000. In the draw phase, instead of your normal draw one of the following cards at random. Hmm. So you can draw a Demise King of Armageddon, Skill Dark Magician, Skill White Magician, Skill Sorcerer, Guardian Bow, and Ancient Brain. See, Supreme King Castle Revolution, which I do think we kind of need has its own card, but before I go over what that card does, can be used by revealing one polymerization spell card or fusion spell card in your hand when you have no field spells on your field. Play Supreme King Castle from outside of your deck. This skill can only be used once per duel. Now, what Supreme King Castle does is you can special summon fusion monsters that must be special summoned with Dark Fusion with effects other than Dark Fusion. Once per turn, during damage calculates, if your Fiend type monster battles an opponent monster, you can send one evil hero monster from your deck or extra deck to the graveyard. Your monster gains attack equal to the level of the monster sent to the graveyard times 200 until the end of this turn. Yeah, so pretty good for a Fiend deck basically. And then I would go over this skill right here, but our Jaden Yubel has this as well, which is Ultimate Fusion. Can be used if your life points are at 1,500 or below. Instead of conducting your normal draw phase, add one super poly from your deck to, yeah, from your hand from outside your deck. This skill can only be used once per duel. Yeah, so we do have a skill that gives us super poly once again. But yeah, anyway, that's the video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Go ahead, hop in game and unlock Supreme King Jaden before the event ends. Now you actually only have until August 9th, which is, from when I'm recording this video at least, next Monday. So anyway, I hope y'all enjoy, and I'll see y'all in the next one. I'm out. Peace.